the bars weren't happy enough.
No, you have to be like, damn, it's been such a long time. It's like, it has to be random. I've been seeing people make like
Yeah.
jokes about that.
Yeah, I know. This is one. Are we? It's live on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I mean, it's going, but if anybody's there is another question. Yeah, put the thing on in. Chance bars will be like, like he said, it'd be something like Hocus Pocus, yo list. I don't know. It's
Hocus Pocus, a magician. I come through with a bag full of tuition.
Call me tuition. And then just say something like the next bar is the first word, like Inuyasha. I don't know. I can't even. Not even.
You watch anime, bro?
Went through a phase when I was in high school, but I couldn't hold because I realized it's just drama, and I got finessed. I ain't even really been on my Instagram.
Me neither, bro.
Like,
my personal Instagram is butt cheeks.
Personals don't mean shit. Personals don't move the needle.
No, it doesn't.
But I'm just saying, me in general with Instagram. I look at all my recent posts. It's just Ablo. These are all collab posts that I've done with Key.
You know, it's funny, bro. On this little notebook that I got, I broke down.
Uh oh.
I'm gonna show you. Oh, what?
You said I broke down.
I started crying, man. Just kidding. Nah, dog. I'm saying everything that comes to my mind is there.
Oh shit! This nigga sound like he's been doing some LSD.
Nah, bro.
I just everything that was on my mind.
No,
like
I just realized it's not even that, bro. I just realized how much I think about this shit, and how much doesn't get written down and then either lost or misconstrued or whatever.
Yeah.
So like one of the things that I did, let me just see if people show up. One of the things I did is I broke down my social media, right? So I asked there's a specific question that I asked myself on each page, right? To kind of help answer that question. One of the pages I have, how does social media play a part?
Okay.
Right? And so I broke it down where it's like there's 4 main social media things that I'll use, right? Can you guess what those 4 are?
Instagram, TikTok. One can argue Facebook, but I know it's not what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't use Facebook.
Instagram, TikTok. Twitter is not a powerhouse. Like, it's sad, but even being that's the only thing that matters.
So I right. I have Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Right.
YouTube, you can.
Now, I broke down each. This is just a little bit of sauce for anybody that's listening. Instagram, I put one half of the main social media outlets that I use. Right.
Right.
It's not the strongest, but it's up there. Right.
Right.
Essentially, it's just gonna be used posting. You know, the same shit I really use it for now. Posting people's music. I got an interview out. Yada yada yada. Right.
Right.
TikTok is the same, but on the other end, it's all video content. Listen to somebody's music. Maybe if I do an interview, put clips of the interview up there.
Yeah.
Kind of move the needle with videos. Twitter is research. With research, I mean, a lot of these artists live lives and they have regular lives and they post a lot of shit. But I don't want my Instagram follower list to be like me following 5,000 people, only have 1,000 followers. That looks weird as fuck to me. Not even on something I'm just thinking I'm better than that, but just on like some OCD type shit. So I'll use Twitter to follow these artists and just go through their Twitter to see if they have any new music out, because a lot of artists use Twitter.
Okay.
So it's just an informational. This is where I'll go to research who's got what, right?
I can argue against that, but that's another conversation.
Well, and I say Twitter because I already follow a lot of artists and they're a lot vocal on there. And the Twitter is just like Twitter/Threads. I don't use Threads as much, even though like I went on Threads the other day. People still use it.
I haven't even opened it, bro.
People use it. And then YouTube is just where you can find video interviews and YouTube shorts.
Okay. You're okay.
That's how I broke it up. So Instagram is the main. This is what I'm working on. TikTok is also. This is a part of what I'm working on. This is where you can go to see more. You know.
Can I argue some of your points right now? Okay, so YouTube is essentially your I say, and I think you already described it that way, but YouTube is essentially your billboard for long format. Anything over 5 to 10 minutes,
Right.
you know, that's where they'll go to consume it. So that's going to be for your hyper fan. Your medium fan is kind of like your Instagram, where Instagram is practically just a billboard. It's back to just the highlights of what's going on.
Just this is what I'm working on.
Exactly.
Here it is.
Exactly.
There's no kind of weight in that. It's just this is what I'm working on here, where you can look at it, and that's it.
And then this is where I want to give you some pushback. TikTok is a platform that should talk about the interpersonal steps or the interpersonal portions. Why did that just blink like that? That was crazy.
So all right, Hana, we're late too, and as you can see, we're missing fellow one. So
yeah, he's at work though, so it's good.
He's at work. He's working.
He's working. He's getting that money.
Working.
But it's kind of like it's good for managing your day by day interaction, so people who are a fan of you can see the steps. So like if you recorded a clip at the video shoot, or at the cover shoot, right?
Yeah. I mean that's where it would go to.
You'll go to that's like a clip, 3 clips every day, but you really don't have to think about it. Like just find a trending sound. Yeah. Like right now, like if you just went like this, like all the things you use for a promo,
and just find a trending sound, and that's crazy because TikTok needs more of your mental to actually like for it to work. Outside,
I don't think so. I say the complete opposite.
No, I'm saying TikTok should be the main focus on. Like Instagram, bro, all you doing is posting pictures. You shouldn't have leave any real weight in getting any traction on Instagram because it's just not there. It's just not there. I mean, and trust me, I know there's this one specific place that I look at, and they have a bunch of followers on Instagram, but I feel like most of those are from TikTok.
Yeah, because on TikTok you're more honest. Ooh, excuse me, you're way more honest.
TikTok you get more, you get a better look.
Yeah.
Instagram is you get a fancier look, right?
You get the exploited look. Oh,
yeah.
I don't want to say exploited, but
no, but and that's what I'm saying. That's what TikTok will be, because let's say I do short form interviews, TikTok is where it'll go on. You know what I mean? Or
short form interviews on TikTok, I would argue against that. But
no, I mean, but it's like a.
I don't know what a short form interview. That almost sounds like contradicting to me.
No, short form is
a street interview,
something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or I don't know if you remember when I had you against the wall, what do you think about so and so?
Yeah.
That's where that'll go.
Okay.
Instagram is literally
Q&As, quick Q&As.
Yeah, quick Q&As.
I was like, because interview is a conversation, so I'm.
No, yeah, but short form would be 30
Q&As.
seconds,
Q&As.
1 minute. Anything under than a minute will go there. And Instagram is literally just look at what I've been working on. Here you go.
And this is it in its final form.
Yeah.
Instagram is getting everything in its final form.
Yeah. And so that's how I broke down all levels of what Killjoy is, to kind of help me actualize okay, this is how I need to run the business by following and using these 4 platforms in this manner.
Okay. Speaking of which, I had another one of my bro. What a day, bro! I had to. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, bro. I had to take another body out of a house. That happened today.
You don't have to watch nuts no more?
No. He good.
Oh.
He good. You can't say it like that, HIPAA.
Oh,
I tell you like that. Yeah. But
all right, so
yeah, bro. I can't go into great detail on air.
You got a job with Devon?
No. Today was a day.
Yeah, you have to tell me about that.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine what situation you'd be in. Was it the?
No, it was this. You were on the right path.
It's
but
just
you introduced it.
Oh, it finally went. It finally happened.
Bruh, man. Rest in peace to Auntie Phyllis, man. It was
damn.
Bro, you know how it feels I've been carrying. I'm off of this. That's why I'm designed to be at the coroner's office at this point.
I haven't even done one yet.
Bruh. I'm on
y'all,
2.
Y'all up.
He beat me. I know. We were tied. Now I'm up 1.
Now y'all up. I haven't even got there yet.
Bruh, it's wild. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's
new. Vanessa, this is a new camera. Does it look new? She said asked if it was a new camera set up.
No, not at all.
What about what you're looking at?
The frame rate's a little tweaked. It's
a
little tweaked. That's it.
Maybe Ty's at work. You said it a little earlier, but Ty's at work, so it's just us. Real quick, we're just doing a little bit of banter right now, just kind of wait for everybody to get in there.
Yeah.
Essentially, how this show is going to be ran is we're just gonna talk to the audience the whole time, ask questions. I know a lot of you guys in there are very vocal in the audience about us not giving the commenters our attention, but we're gonna change that today. This episode is all about the comments. So if you have a question, if you have something you want us to talk about, leave a comment down below. Me or Mohammed or myself will gladly answer.
Cool, that's crazy.
Full transparency.
Me, Muhammad, or myself.
I said me and then I stopped.
Yeah.
Then Muhammad and myself.
That was like this nigga.
Because that would be terrible English.
Mm.
Hey, listen, man. It's just you and Hannah. That's it. The gang's all here. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
Now we're missing Justin, right? Justin? That's his name?
Phobel.
Justin Phobel?
Phobel.
We're missing
JT.
Phobel. And then the gang's all here. And then Mo's not Ty's not here. But
yeah.
listen, man, if I know there's a lot more people that watch than just the 3 that comment. Let today be your day. You make your voice heard.
That's what I'm saying.
Let today be that day. If you got something burning on your heart, on your mind that you want to talk to us about, questions regarding anything at all, let us know. We are more than happy to give our 2 cents.
Sorry, I know you're hearing yourself. I just got to do this.
All right. So first question, Wes. He's good now. I know you asked that last time. It was kind of hectic last time. He's good. He tried to do some X game shit in the house. Fell down, bust his head open. You know what I mean?
He on X game mode.
He was on X game mode, bust his head open. So he had the little rappy rap to keep all the blood and shit inside his head, because you kind of need that.
Yeah, and you can't let him go to sleep. Remember that part?
The doctor specifically told us not to let my mans go to sleep for fear of concussion.
Mm-hmm.
But he's good now. He's up. He's walking. He got a second tooth coming out.
Hey.
And
what do you? Oh, go ahead.
Nah,
I was gonna say, what was he for Halloween?
Harry Potter.
He was Harry Potter.
Harry Potter for Halloween. His idea. Harry Potter. I went about the costume, the little wand, and it's funny. I don't know if you're probably not super familiar with Harry Potter.
I know I'm not, but Justin is like the world's biggest fan.
There's 2 curses you're not supposed to. Well, there's more than 2 curses, but there's 2 curses specifically you're not supposed to use. One is a death curse.
Okay.
Where bro's just dead on instant. The other one's a torture curse.
Okay.
Right?
That's just never mind.
And Wes asked me, he was like, "What's a spell you could tell me?" It's the only 2 spells I know.
Damn.
The death one and the torture
It's like
one.
every kid's first Spanish word being puto.
Yeah, exactly. And so as we're trick or treating and shit, another little kid is in a Harry Potter costume as well.
Oh,
so I said, Wes, now you gotta fuck him up.
Oh.
Hit that little nigga with the Avada. Kill this nigga, bro.
The what?
Avada. That's yeah. That's Danielle, bro. Every night I go to sleep to Harry Potter, dog.
Every night.
You're Harry lying. Potter, The Hobbit, or Friends. I know all 3 of those things backwards and forwards,
right,
bro.
Knowing that Matthew or Michael, whatever his name is.
Oh no, she was crying. What'd you do
feeling.
there? You was there.
No, I don't remember. I didn't know she started crying.
No, she was crying, but you was there with Matthew Perry.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then I said the one where Chandler dies, because she wanted to do.
Yeah.
She wanted to do a they were like, we have a reunion on like the one where Chandler died.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I told.
I mean,
Wes
they will have their reunion, just not
the way that they wanted. There's a second mention of death today, man. Whew. But yeah, I told him to hit the little nigga with a Avada. His parents just sat there and laughed.
No.
And that tells me they didn't really know what I was doing. Cause if it was the other way around, they said hit West with the. Woo!
And what about Izzy?
Izzy was a little cat.
A cat. Okay.
She was a cat. She was a little cat. She did really good. This is her first. Well, she was around last Halloween, but she was just in a stroller. Oh. She was actually walking around getting candy and shit. Yeah, I don't think she had any idea what the fuck was going on, but she was down for the ride, bro.
It was great. This was my first Halloween as a parent, bro. It was crazy because we cut a punk. What happened?
It's Wes, Vanessa, like Kanye.
Yeah.
And Hannah was like, you couldn't tell him Lumos or not. Nah, I know 1 or 2 spells. Avada and Crucio. That's it. Or Ridiculo. That's it.
Those sound like great names for marketing companies.
Yeah. Crucio?
Yeah, Crucio Marketing. That sounds great. But so Kiara wanted a pumpkin.
I was gonna ask, like, did you go trick or treating at all?
It's funny. I went to go pull up on David. I had to pick up a light the night before. One of his homies block, bro. They had a whole Halloween block party.
Seriously? I need to get the fuck out of my neighborhood,
bro. Every house they had go karts on the street, like nigga lights, string. This was way back. I don't down Panama.
Where does David live?
David doesn't live there, but it was one of his homies' block parties, bro. And it was literally. I'm sorry, I should have said that. But literally, bro, you was looking at that. decorations had to be a couple racks and just decorations per house.
Damn.
It was like walking. When I got there, it was no parking.
They be giving out big candy bars at that day.
No, full.
I know.
And the cool part about it is it's a bucket bigger than our chair, bro.
I know.
Yeah, and it's not like, you know, people be in the house like trick or treat. No, everybody outside.
Yeah.
And you come to a table.
One of my coworkers, nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I spent like $250 on candy.
Yeah.
And the cheap one at that.
Yeah.
I said $250 on candy.
It's wild.
I spent like $30 and I still got half the bucket.
Bro, I wasn't even home. I wasn't even home when it happened. But we cut a pumpkin. Well, I did not. Kiera cut a pumpkin. Carved a pumpkin, put Ablo on a pumpkin. That nigga said, fuck this.
Oh, he wasn't feeling it?
Raged out. We ain't never seen it. It was his first tantrum.
Damn.
He threw his head back, bro. Hit his head on the back of the wall. He didn't like the smell or the touch of it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like the texture of the inside of a pumpkin. It's disgusting.
Yeah, so that was about, you know, that we're parents, we ask about what the fuck our kids did for Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
They talked about that. Women really took Halloween from the kids.
Yeah, you tell me what the Leviosa spell is, because I couldn't remember.
Oh.
Sorry, it's Hannah.
Say their name. Say Hannah.
Hannah, she was like, you couldn't tell me the Leviosa spell. I don't know the whole spell. I know it, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I just did it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Did you realize the change in your timeline this Halloween?
What you mean?
The shift. Like, I remember at one point, I used to look at my timeline on Halloween, it was like softcore porn. It was legit softcore porn. But like now for Halloween, like all like the hoes, they're not doing that anymore.
No, you know what? This Halloween actually felt different than normal.
I told you.
I even pointed out there's a person on my block that usually goes all out,
bro,
and there was nothing.
There is a shift. The hoes weren't even out this year.
No,
that's usually a barometer of how successful a country is. As crazy as that is, like think about it. OnlyFans popping. When Trump was in office, everybody's getting stimmy checks. The hoes was out.
Biden sucks. Why y'all vote for that nigga,
bro? No, stop. We're not going there. We're not going there.
Why y'all vote for that nigga?
But what I'm trying to say is that the hoes being out is a barometer of the success of a country. The more successful the country,
feel like we got to do more research on that.
We don't. Because name all the cities where the hoes be at. I'll go. Go ahead.
I know no hoes in any cities.
Come on.
I love my wife.
I know. I love my wife.
Houston.
Booming economy. Keep going.
New York. Hoes be in New York?
New York's a little different. That's my wrench. San Francisco and New York are my only wrenches. But outside of those two.
St. Louis. I know hoes is popping in St. Louis thanks to Sexy Red.
Come on now. Miami.
Biggest whole capital of the world.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Miami.
So when you look at your timeline.
Miami.
When my timeline changed, I was like, oh, the economy's changing. The economy is shifting. And I'm getting older. So there's two things.
It's probably getting older. I haven't even noticed that, man. Where the hoes? Where was the hoes this Halloween?
They weren't outside, bro.
Vanessa said at Bricks. That's why I never go to Bricks. I was talking about that earlier today. I'm never going to Bricks because if I go to Bricks, I'm guaranteed to run into somebody that I know, and I don't want to.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
What you mean?
You won't. Just around demo. These girls be 18, 20 years old. You ain't running into nobody, you know.
No, I think I was in Bricks. I've only been to Bricks. Well, I've been to Bricks multiple times, but on Sunday Fun Day, to where they just got BP and shit.
Well,
but like on a Friday, Saturday night at Bricks, I think I went one. I think I've been there once.
When?
Once or twice. This was got to be a year or two ago. It's got to be like a year or two ago.
It's a big difference. It's a big difference. You're not. When you go on the Bricks, you're not gonna know anybody. I guarantee it.
I doubt it.
Not Bricks. Because it's not a bar. Like if it's a bar crawl you talking about, no, you go.
Nah, but the hoes I used to fuck with, they're Bricks type of hoes.
They had to step out of Bricks. They had to.
Nah, I want to challenge you and say you're wrong and then go. Yeah. But I don't want to go because then I'll be wrong. Yeah. I don't. Then I'm wrong. Then everybody fucking loses.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Then everybody loses.
It's a new crop. It's a whole new crop of girls. You kidding me? It's not our demo. Now, like I said, you go from the club Bricks to the bar crawl to the lounge hookah.
We don't have no bar crawls out here.
The downtown kind of the smallest taste of it, you know.
Every time I go to downtown, especially
you see some people you know. You see people you know.
Or people see me and know me.
That's what I'm saying. That's our scene. We ain't Bricks. It's too loud in there. Our ears hurt now. Who the fuck you kidding?
You said where? What'd you just say right now?
I forgot.
You said something about being too loud.
Yeah, shit's too loud.
What's too loud?
We ain't in Bricks. It's too fucking loud.
For you, old man. I be still outside shaking my ass.
All right.
Dre in the comments talking about, hey, listen, Real quick.
Ask Drake.
Everybody, look, hold on. Everybody stop commenting just for 1 second because y'all are commenting too fast and I want to touch on something. Vanessa, does she live in Bakersfield? Do you live in Bakersfield?
She's back and forth.
I want to go to that Monopoly place. Do you know, I told you they have a Monopoly themed club out here. Just opened up in September.
Yeah.
They got like the Monopoly man mixed with the Bakersfield sign painted on the wall.
That's your selling point?
They got a pass
and
go.
your little happy ass happy to go in there to see a fucking...
Listen, man, just like I talked about that video earlier today, curiosity, nigga. I want to see what that looks like.
Every 6 months you surprise me, but continue.
I just want to see what it looks like. Every new place that pops up, I'm curious. Like when Aura
Can I put you on game?
Hold on. Like when Aura popped up, I wanted to go and see what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad. I don't mind. You made it look way better than you know.
Shouts out.
You doing your job, Mr. Aura man. You doing your job.
There it is.
But the Monopoly place.
He was cracking this weekend.
They said they're waiting for copyright. Oh, absolutely. I want to go to the Monopoly place. I want to go see what it looks like. Simply for how the fuck are you getting off a Monopoly themed club? Whose fucking idea was that?
It's not a Monopoly. It's Monopoly man painted on the wall, and it's just a regular
And
club.
they got pass go to jail. They got Monopoly paraphernalia painted all across the wall.
Yeah, but come on, like
the name is Monopoly. They like.
I mean, listen.
How whose idea was it to be like, I want to put up a new club in Bakersfield, and it's gonna be Monopoly themed. We're gonna have the Monopoly man painted on the wall.
Fuck all that. Fuck you going there, bro. You need to figure out how to sell them some shit.
No, I wanna go and see it first.
See, that's how you fuck up.
And
Just like that. Just like that.
Dre said he heard it's lit. If Dre says lit,
that means
it might be the way this nigga party, the way this nigga get down.
For those who don't know, be sure to check it out on my YouTube. I have a video from Dre's birthday party. If you want to see a good time, you can hop out of this link, hop into my YouTube real quick, or pull it up secondary, and you can watch.
And then come back.
Party. Yeah, and then come back.
And then come back.
Yeah, and then come back.
If Dre says lit, it might be lit.
No, that nigga, like I said, that nigga's wedding, smacked. That nigga's party, smacked. It 10 for 10. If Drake pull up, it's a party.
It might be lit. I'm definitely going for research purposes.
Okay.
Bar none. I don't know when though.
Hold on, who parties harder, Dre or D-Lee?
Devon.
I put my money on Dre.
Nah.
Dre got 2 kids. That's how. 3 kids. No, you know Dre.
Nah, man.
Mm-mm.
Devon, bro.
Mm-mm.
That nigga. And it's funny because I'm going to a wedding Saturday.
Yeah.
So JL can't go. Devon's my +1. Devon's my +1.
All right, brother Dwight.
See? Why JL was like, nigga, you gay.
The Dwight
Bro.
Howard. But you can't bring a woman, so it's all you. What the fuck else you supposed to do?
I'm not going by myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring another woman.
You pussy. But
bring
whatever.
the homie. I'm not going to. Nigga, I refuse to go to a wedding by myself. I'm just gonna stay home.
We'll have a conversation off camera about that.
I'm just gonna stay home.
All right.
And I know if the conversation's gonna go.
No, I'm
listen, man.
If you trying to sell a magazine, you go in dolo. Who is he with? Nobody. You become the most you go anywhere by yourself, you automatically become the most interesting man in the world.
At a wedding?
That's I'm telling you. Take it from me. You become.
You're right. No, you know what?
The moment you go anywhere solo,
and I don't need that interest on me, bro.
No, but this is where you're fucking up. You don't need the interest not to party, to sell.
I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference between selling and partying.
Did that nigga grab the drink and then go?
Yeah, bitch ass nigga that took my drink,
took the
then
drink
left.
Damn. But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking wild, bro. It's crazy. I'm still putting. If you get one last party, I'm going with Drake.
Go back to work, nigga.
No, you have to say the.
Sorry.
Pretend.
So Tyrone is in our comments commenting.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hello, Tyrone. For those who don't know, Tyrone is the member who would be sitting right here.
Dre said his barber told him about it, so it's lit. And it's on Oak Street. Ty says it's on Oak Street.
So now 2 people don't know what the fuck is going on. So it's on Oak? Like,
yeah.
Is that a big deal? Like, nigga.
You don't know Oak Street?
No.
Just Vanessa asked where it was at.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You have to announce every question.
Sorry. All right.
So
Vanessa also asked, are you going to read that new Britney Spears book?
Oh, good question.
The one where she accused
Justin Timberlake
JT of being an
blackface
shit ass nigga? No. Not my Justin.
You're not going to read that book?
No. I'm going to read.
Hold on. You walked into a perfect question. You have to ghost write a book. You either get Jada Pinkett Smith or Britney Spears. You're a writer.
Who booking my writing?
Whose book are you
Britney
writing?
Spears. Easily. She was in a conservatorship damn near 20 years. Then she get off and start doing these fucking weird ass videos. Britney Spears. I want to know what tea she knows.
Yeah.
I give a fuck
You know
about
she
Jada.
knows some shit.
That's what I'm saying. I know. Vanessa said she pulling up to a wedding solo because she gonna show out. I don't need to show out, man.
No,
I do showing out enough on my own.
No, you just need to pull up and sell out, nigga. That's the problem. Anytime, like, bro, I'm always
Wedding
able
is
to,
the wrong place to try and sell a
you
magazine.
don't bring the magazine. You sell your character and your personality, and then they say you're so interesting. You should. Every time I talk to people, they're like, "You should have a show." I said, "It's funny you say that. It's funny you say
everywhere.
that. Let me airdrop you this link, bro. It's that simple." But when you go with somebody, what you end up doing is that you almost even if you know the person, you tell yourself you're not going to do it. You guys kind of sit with one another. When you're dolo, you can be anywhere at any time. You can exit a conversation smooth.
I got crippling social anxiety, dog. I can't do that.
See. That's
Unless
why I
there's
can tell.
alcohol present, I can't do that. Which is crazy because my entire job is talking to people,
See,
being friendly, being open, selling myself.
you have to.
And I can do that once I'm comfortable. But to get over that hump.
Your checking account must be real comfortable then.
And see, man, my shit. And it's funny because Fobo asked us have our income increased over the last 6 months. Earlier, he asked it earlier.
You
We
didn't
missed
lead
it.
with that? Thank you, Justin.
No, because we were in conversation. No,
Yeah.
fuck no. My checking account hates me.
Mm.
It hates me.
Let me talk about that for a second. It's been the most up and down period. It's been so weird these past couple months. Ain't nothing been consistent. But starting, I'm not sure you guys noticed, a lot of my content's kind of slowed down for a second because I'm trying to just find a better steady income. But hopefully, God willingly, everything goes well. I can pull this graveyard shift off. Graveyard shift job and substitute teaching. I'm gonna be doing 16-hour days for 16 months. I'm not gonna, don't say it out loud. I'm not gonna tell them my big 18-month plan. So I'm not gonna say anything about that
I'd say one thing, and
Yeah.
I love you, dog. I only want the best for you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit selfish. I hope it doesn't work out. I hope it doesn't work out. I'm sorry, dog. I love you, man. I want the best for you. I want nothing but the best for you. But I'm just gonna be a little bit selfish and be like, I hope it doesn't work out.
No, it's gotta work.
I
It's
hope
gotta work.
everything else about that plan works out except that one piece.
No, I need that's the major. No, you gonna make me talk about it. What else do people say? What else? You got me sitting up. What else do people say? What we got going on?
That's just the one part that doesn't work. I hope
know,
you achieve all the other dreams.
For those who don't know in the comment
Don't
section,
say it now.
No, I'm not gonna say it. But I want you guys to know, we are working on taking out our outside comedy, or like I say, inside jokes, and try to make the show more inviting. So I'm working on that. But yeah, I'll talk about that in probably next April, March, or May, maybe next summer. I'll talk about it.
Shoot. Vanessa asked if we can start putting our podcast out as audio only.
Cool.
Just because she stays more in tune with the audio. Then we had somebody double down on that comment. Tyrone said, "That's a good idea, Vanessa."
So YouTube has this new feature where it lets you lock your screen while you're watching a video. So if you download YouTube Red, I'm not trying to be a smartass.
YouTube Red?
I think it's YouTube Red.
It's Red. Yeah.
So you can actually hit the link. Vanessa, I'm not trying to be a smartass. I understand I'm working on my tone. If you have YouTube Red, you can just lock your screen and it's an audio-only experience. Or if you're on a computer, you can open up that window, turn it on. And Vanessa, I promise you, I'm not trying to be a smartass. Minimize it. Like I that one, because I feel all video is an audio experience, but not all audio is a video experience.
I mean, yeah, I see.
Because I
You know what it is. With audio, it's sort of like reading a book, where you have to. I mean, it's a little bit easier than reading a book, but you have to visualize the scenario.
yeah.
Like when you read, the biggest selling point of reading is your imagination, essentially, where you use your imagination to transport you to whatever the fuck you're reading, and it works.
And I'm
works.
on my second book in 2 months. I can tell I'm going through shit.
I'm saying it works.
Yeah.
It works. But I mean, we can try. In all honesty, we'll do no guarantee just because we're a little bit busy. But we've been there to where we put audio only out. That's crazy. I was fucking talking about that shit today, bro.
Yeah.
Today's just been a deja vu ass motherfucking day.
Mm.
We've done it before. And maybe that's something we'll start doing. No, honestly, we do kind of want to lock this show down at a more regular pace. Right now, it is a little bit sporadic.
Yeah, you guys can attest for that.
Just because our lives are sporadic. Just trying to figure shit out.
Being a parent is
it's
sporadic.
funny how broke motherfuckers don't have the luxury of schedules. They just got to do shit when they could do shit. But we're trying.
That was a weak one.
No, they got to do shit when they can do shit.
No, because even wealthy niggas will argue they don't get schedules either because their schedule's so locked in.
Their schedules are more. They're scheduled out longer.
This is a capital question, not a scheduling thing. Because broke niggas can have a locked-in schedule too. So don't say that. Say that to every fucking artist in the world, or not artists. Every
saying that is like when niggas say, "Well, we got the same 24 hours in a day."
Yeah, but your
My
schedule
24 hours is not the same as Jay-Z's 24 hours.
Yeah, but it's still 24 hours. Don't do that.
It's really more like 16. You gotta account for sleep. Now I'm just fuck with you.
Yeah, I was like, see, now you saw it on my face. I was like, oh, I'm about to fry this nigga.
Nah, nigga, I'm just.
No.
Hannah was like, the more you say I'm not trying to be like a smart ass, the more it sounds like you being
I
a
know.
smart ass.
I'm working on my connotation, Hannah. I'm very
Ty, how the fuck are you on YouTube at work? Shouldn't you be working, selling niggas iPhones and shit?
You sound like you hating.
I'm absolutely hating.
Yeah, I know. This show is ass without him.
Yeah, that nigga should be.
We need
the
to
fuck
get.
are we talking about?
We need to get a stream. We need to get a stream where we can just do it right in front of a job. Don't say a job, but we can do it do a show right in front of his job. Like just two chairs.
Just be in there. They can't kick us out.
They can kick us out, but if we stand right in front
and just do the show.
Do the show, but like he's right there, y'all.
Maybe do the show in his job.
That'd be wild. That'd be wild.
They might kick us out.
No, that's for sure.
That they might kick us out.
No, it was let me see. It was something I want.
She said, Vanessa said, broke people should never laugh.
For real.
Who said that?
Bro, there's some nigga who probably has a microphone and shouldn't be talking.
Broke people should never laugh.
And speaking of which, niggas with microphones and just talking too much, I saw a very interesting conversation, and I watched it with my wife, and that's when I knew. I purposely watched like that type of content that I know is that me and my wife have differing, because we just like to bully one another, right? It was the 50-50 man versus the 50-50 man versus the 100%.
I seen that with the wealthy man.
And it was like two niggas. One was in like a velour tracksuit, and the other nigga was in a t-shirt. I don't know how real it was, but what I found to be really interesting about it was they both kind of hung their hat on being that same 24-hour principle. What you showing the people? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got to stand the mic up. No, we got to put the mic in front of them too, to make it even funnier.
I hate Ty.
Yeah.
For this reason alone.
Did he say open the mag to his page or something?
No, Vanessa was like, you guys should put a picture of him up.
We should get little signs for when one of us are not here, just cutouts. You gonna bend the best issue? You gonna bend the take care of your entire collection? There we go. So for those who don't know what's going on right now, it's Elijah trying to open up a page to Ty, but he doesn't want to bend his magazine, so he's in this dilemma. There it is. You guys wanted Ty, we got Ty right there. Be sure to pick him up on what mic is that? Check. There we go. Go ahead, say something. Talking to your mic.
I'm talking into my mic.
There we go.
What's going on, man? This third row, your mama's favorite bacon from the other side of the curb when I wear two socks on.
Whatever you gonna say, I'm gonna say the opposite. Oh, when I say verse traditional, what is she? Hold on, I think mine. Oh, 50-50 man versus traditional. My wife.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Brought me back.
The rich man was like, how you think I got to this place in the first place, man?
Bro.
I've been taking care of my wife. That's how I can afford to be rich.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut all the way the fuck up.
It was really interesting because both sides had strong points.
Absolutely.
But the thing about it is that I don't think it's going to work, nigga.
Ty just don't want to be here in any form.
Yeah, he don't. Just stand the fucking keyboard up like the long way to keep the page open. No, just stand the keyboard.
But then I don't want to put a picture of the keyboard up.
This is ridiculous. This is like these niggas suck. 5 seconds, nigga. God damn. Anyway.
Someone help this man.
For
Shut
real.
up.
For
Shut
real.
up.
For real. There
Oh.
y'all got your tie. But yeah, the 50-50, what I found really interesting about it is that both guys made very good points, but I thought the whole thing was fake because they were so extreme in what they were saying.
It does seem like a fake. I really hate conversations like that, bro. Like when niggas just bring that shit down to you gotta take care of your wife and all fashion. Another nigga's like, well, what if I ain't got it? Then she gonna have to pick it up. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? If you got it, you got it. You don't. Move the fuck on. Where's the love?
Oh, here you
Why
go.
are niggas having conversations about do you love your wife? Where's that conversation at, bro?
I think that's very. I think it's implied.
And it's not, nigga. This whole week I've had a lot of conversations with just everybody, bro. Even today,
Okay.
where the
Most interesting conversation you had this week, Monday through today.
What's the most interesting conversation I've
Talk
had this
about
week?
it. That's ones you can cover at least. Because an interesting conversation means you gotta leave a lot of details out.
So me and Danielle had a conversation where she was watching a video where this woman said that men should be exclusive even up until the point where being exclusive is known. Like when you're in the talking stage, men shouldn't be out entertaining other women.
That's funny.
They should be all the way involved up until the point where it's made known with both parties that now we're exclusive.
So take the exclusive practices without the exclusive.
Yeah. That's the most interesting
And
conversation.
did you agree or
had.
disagree with Danielle on that one? I'm curious.
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
Talk to me about what parts you do agree with.
The part that I have to agree because I kind of did that. I was never, and I'm lying to you. I'm lying to your absolute face. On God, I am lying.
I was about to. I was like, go ahead. Tell me the parts you agree
The
with.
more I talk about it, I'm like, wait a minute. That's not true. I disagree.
Yes, I know.
I disagree just based off my own actions. I disagree because, like, no, that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. Until you absolutely know. Did you snitch out Danielle? Oh no, my court date. Vanessa asked if I snitched on Danielle.
The follow up with
My
that.
court
What is
date-
the follow up with that?
My court date the 22nd.
For those who don't know backstory, Elijah had to snitch on his wife to get a ticket. To get
The
his
correct
ticket reduced.
backstory is I got a red light camera ticket. That
And who
my
was driving
my girl was
So
allegedly
so
was
ex-
driving, and so I had to go to court, and they was like, if it's not you, say it's not you, but you got to tell me who it was. And it's like if I tell the judge she did it, the cost of the ticket would be significantly lower.
So you had to snitch.
I don't know yet.
Back to my thesis.
I don't know yet
That's
because
all right.
I'm easy thinking about going the route of Your Honor. That was over a year ago.
Yep.
I have no idea who was driving my car.
Oh, for those who don't know, Ty done made it. Ty
Get your ass all in it. Move the mag before you sit on it.
and move the keyboard. It's live, so it doesn't. Yeah.
But yeah.
Just, there you go. Just sit there right
I was
there.
just gonna tell the judge, Your Honor, it's been over a year. I don't know who was driving my car. I let my friends use it sometimes, and they probably let one of their girls use it. I have no idea.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because
cool.
I
Go ahead,
guarantee
start
you,
talking.
if I walk in that courthouse,
Hello. Y'all got the what's it called for here?
Somewhere.
No, I think no, they don't wear headphones, so yeah.
I guarantee you, if I walk, can I join your show next week?
Hold on. I just want to intro. Somebody just walked on.
Yeah, so this is David. You might know him from the cover of Volume 4,
Yes.
the cover of Volume 5,
Yes.
the
Nope.
cover of Volume 1,
Oh, that was good.
and looking forward to the cover of Volume 6.
Yes, coming
sir.
soon.
Cover
coming soon.
announcement next week. Cover announcement for Volume 6 next week.
Just like what a great introduction. So D Tree Productions, he's actually a photographer, close friend of ours, videographer,
Man of wisdom.
Listen, all that, who is actually shares the space here
Single.
with us. Very outside.
Look.
Love long walks on the beach.
Look like discovering the world like Christopher Columbus.
Not afraid to travel.
I'm with the intrigue and intellectual
Yes.
conversation.
So today's episode, to let you know what's going on, we're just walking in. We're kind of letting the commenters kind of direct this conversation.
Oh,
and
okay.
the cool part about it is that they are engaged, and Ty is in the comment section.
Oh, let's go.
So it's like
All
calling
right.
in sick and then still going to your job.
You know
As
what?
a customer.
Yeah.
You gotta send it. You gotta call the other man and say, "Hey, I need a fill-in." Here we go. You know, just got off work. Better put in some more.
Okay.
Question from the audience. Let's go to the audience real quick.
Yeah.
Someone help this man. Shut up.
Yeah.
I know I said that earlier. So about what Danielle was gonna happen, I'm just gonna think about, just tell them I don't know who that woman was. I don't know who it was, and see what they say. Because I did look it up, and they said you're not obligated to help them with their investigation.
Yeah. So what happened?
Yeah. So
I got a ticket, a red light camera ticket, but it wasn't me. It was my girl that did it. So the judge was not the judge, but the court lady, or the clerk lady said, "Well, if it's not you, just tell the judge who it was."
it's a follow up from a previous.
So on November 22nd, I got to go to court and pretty much be like, Your Honor, that wasn't me driving.
You gotta snitch on Danielle.
If I snitch on Danielle, bro, my relationship is over.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you just gotta take that L.
Nah, she won't.
No, I'm talking about you.
I'm not taking
the
the L, nigga. No, fuck that.
So this sounds
Fuck
like
that.
Who has the more egregious traffic record? Or are y'all both in the same kind of vicinity?
The last time I got a ticket was in 2017.
You got to take that.
No.
You could take the name and have her like split the payments
but my
with you,
let
bro.
him talk.
You gotta at least work with her and at least like go half, and you can have her pay, but you gotta take that.
So hold on. So David, if you were in the same predicament, you would do the same thing?
Nah, but I ain't in deep like him. I ain't got kids and all that stuff, and my life ain't so entangled.
So I just want to follow your logic here. You're suggesting information that you wouldn't even abide by.
You got me.
Yes.
You got me.
Okay,
you did get me.
I'm just gonna lie and say, Your Honor, I don't know who that woman is.
When was the last?
Because the offense happened over a year ago. Over a year ago.
Can
you
we
know,
stop
with
talking
every
about,
month,
I just,
it's gonna
I just pray
keep going up and up and up and up. It's gonna come back and bite you.
No, if I tell them it's not me, they're gonna take it off of my record, and then they have to do their own investigation on who it is.
I just
so
don't
now
want to
you
talk
saying
about
your
it on
stuff
the
is
show.
stolen.
That's all. I just don't want
Okay,
any
yeah,
of it.
let's move on.
Yes,
let's move on.
Yeah.
But before you got in here, we were having a conversation, a very traditional black man
No,
conversation.
my license ain't suspended
Yeah.
no more, Vanessa. I got a new one. I went and got it taken care of.
Listen, you can't have Tourette's with the camera.
No,
you have to. You have to. That's the
I
problem.
said Vanessa.
You have to
I
say,
addressed Vanessa.
We got the comment blank, and
so
then
listen, and where you're wrong is most people in the comments are reading the other comments.
I'm aware.
Right. So when I said Vanessa, they can see that she said something.
So when
That
we
makes us
rewatch
go
this
up
back,
and
it just looks like you got
But
Tourette's talking back at the. You gotta.
No, I got excited. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
fuck that.
Ain't
This is a
nothing
TV
on
show
here.
right
It's
now.
Cool. It's cool.
It's a TV show right now.
Over here,
But I
all
got
on
my
edge.
license fixed. I went that Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday? One of those days.
This
I went the
Elijah
week
Traffic
after
show,
we
bro?
had the show and got a new license. Cost me a lot of fucking money. I had to take a new picture that I was not prepared for. But we got it figured out.
Before you got here, we were having a conversation.
I like this shit.
You got it
That's
figured
what I'm
out.
saying.
Talking about traffic court.
Yeah. Before we got, we were having a conversation. Speaking of cars, I want to bring one.
Yes, it will.
I want to bring a topic. We had two topics.
About to get cooked on.
Listen.
I've been cooked all week. Look, I wanted to get a Tesla, y'all, because I'm tired of driving. I want that shit to go. I'm trying to be on my car, doing emails. I might be playing my Switch here and there, but I'm tired of it. I could just let the car autopilot on the highways, on the straights. You know, I still do the little town-to-town stuff, but come on.
Bring the mic closer to you.
Chauffeur?
Yeah.
Chauffeur?
So we were having
luxury.
I was having a conversation with brother David, right? And I wanted to bring this into you as well, Elijah, about when is a right time, because I told him this is the dumbest idea, because a car is a depreciating asset, right? But the question that's at hand is, when is a good time to treat yourself? At what point in your life do you think, I have too many fears of it falling apart all the time, which is why I don't spend money, and you know this. It's not that I'm this financial literate guru. It's just I'm scared each and every day. So I don't like to spend money. Mm-hmm. So my question for you, and then you can follow it up, or Elijah, you can go first. At what point in your life do you think is appropriate to treat yourself? What would you have to do?
You could treat yourself every day. You just can't treat yourself at a massive scale. You could do little things for yourself every day. You could literally, like, I smoke a bowl and a blunt. For me, that's a mini vacation every day. Okay. You just have to. People think that like you're supposed to be grandiose every day. You can't be grandiose every day unless you're like super trapping or doing something crazy, or you just are part of that 1% that has that great job, that dream job or whatever. But you could treat yourself on many different levels. But when you say treat yourself, I feel like you mean ball out.
That's what I mean. I ain't talking about.
You
I'm not
talking
talking
about
about fucking
ball
rubbing
out?
your dick. I'm talking about when is a good time to ball out.
I
Wait,
feel like
how-
anytime you get when you start to touch a new socioeconomic class, then you could ball out on something to represent your transition from one class to the next. And
Okay.
it could be small things. It could be a car. It could be a Rolex. It doesn't have to be something flashy. It could just be something that you know. And it all depends on what you value, too. So,
Okay.
like, if we talking just nigga shit, like Hellcats, I feel like when a nigga hit, like, 80,000 or 100,000, like, yeah, man, get that Hellcat. Like, you could, that. I feel like that's reasonable. If you a single nigga and you ain't got no wife and kids and you making 80 or 100,000, nigga, get that shit. Get it.
Okay.
Get
What,
it.
what about you,
Like,
Elijah?
what happened with the Tesla conversation?
No, I didn't want to. I'm not trying to get into his finances. I was
The
just,
long story
the-
short
yeah.
was that
I thought we were
the
gonna
Tesla,
both be like, no,
I
it's
need
a bad
a new
idea.
car, but the Tesla is just not. It doesn't logically make enough sense. I'm looking at autopilot, but like I'm gonna forget to charge that shit. I'm
That's
probably
what I'm saying,
like,
nigga. You driving down the street in your regular car. Oh, I'm about to hit E and run out of gas. Nigga, there's a gas station on every fucking
I
corner.
can't wait an hour
How-
every time I want to go somewhere. new.
Nigga,
I
you
will
gotta.
say, I can't
How
do
many?
it.
How many
Can't do
EV
it.
chargers, car chargers, do you see on just your everyday life driving?
I see them all the time, but that's
They're
nothing.
not here, but in
They are here.
metropolis areas where I'd like to be.
Where here?
They are
'Cause-
there. They're on outskirts though.
California,
And they're not all
CSUV,
Tesla superchargers.
they're not all Teslas,
I
yeah.
started looking into that.
Yeah.
There's trickle chargers and then
Mhm.
superchargers. Right now,
You need an
everything
adapter.
Tesla has the best charger, and all the other cars use that bullshit trickle charge. And it's like Android compared to iPhone
Yeah.
Lightning. And so
There's-
next year there's gonna be an adapter to make your Android electric car Tesla car, and it charges a little bit faster, but Tesla's the only one with the real infrastructure to even somewhat support a regular person like me. And everyone else, it's more of just a novelty. I will say I did some research over the last year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a good idea.
So when do you treat yourself?
When I hit a goal, when I make a goal, when I hit my goal, I hit my goal as far as when it comes to.
When do you ball out? Not treat yourself, because he corrected me on that. When do you ball out?
What's your definition of?
When are
ball
you
out?
buying a new chain, Elijah? When are you getting that Killjoy fucking VVS bust down with the fucking?
You know what's funny about
with the
you know what's-
matching
you know what's funny
cluster
about that?
earrings.
I'm never gonna do that. I hate diamonds, right? But I do have this big ass silver chain, and I bought a big ass fucking pendant for it that's on its way because I hit a goal. And this
was
shit,
it,
109 grams. You know how heavy that is, bro? It's just like the size of my palm,
it's
bro.
like a midget hanging on your necklace.
Like, nigga, yes. you know how I told y'all I want. You know how I talk about I want a rapper chain, so I can never wear it because then I feel too scared that somebody gonna run up on me and snatch my shit. I have that. I'm gonna have that.
You never told. I'm for those in the audience. I'm finding this out right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Because if you would
I
have
told
told me
nobody.
that shit,
You would've got the David
I wish I
treatment.
just showed up.
I
with
should have
the-
just showed up with the.
with the yeah, see, nigga, I wish I just showed up one day, but like, damn, nigga, I'm cold in this bitch. But the thing is, like, this chain, I went to the mall to try and find some shit. This chain is too big for anything in the mall. Anything that makes sense.
Like a pendant for it?
A pendant. It's
no,
too big.
you have to get some EST little baby 4P.
Nigga, this a rapper size fucking rope.
Yeah.
Nigga, so I gotta get a rapper size pendant to go with it. And what's crazy, nigga, is like, I'm gonna be hella self-conscious walking outside because I don't want niggas to be like, damn, nigga, that's a big chain. Let me add that.
That was another thing with the Tesla was that I did not want to have the conceptions that come with the nigga that
Yeah.
own the Tesla. Like low key, I like looking like a broke nigga in my Camry. Like I will say, I do like it. It's very low key. You don't get tickets. Like it's
Nigga,
my tags low key ain't been paid in like 2 years. No one give a fuck.
listen, I'm with you.
I even tried to look up to pay it up. Nigga, the VIN wasn't on the
Nah, I was,
DMV.
listen. listen.
keep that car. Keep that car.
I was like,
Look, my registration is paid up to 2024, but I still have 23 stickers on the back.
Yeah.
And there was a cop following me not following me. He was just driving behind me my entire way here. I told you it was only 3, nigga.
Yeah.
It was only 3.
Yeah.
And I'd be scared, but yeah, like I'm gonna get this shit, bro. I might be too scared to wear it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might.
just get some insurance, and then I'll snatch your
Nah,
chain
think
on
about
some
it.
like we was at the show, got my chain
I'm thinking
snatched,
about getting
and I'll show up like Chief Keef on Instagram or
insurance,
Elijah
nigga.
shit.
When everybody talks, you guys got to hear the audio. It's great.
I'm thinking about getting some insurance, nigga.
Okay, that's good.
Hold on, let's go to the comments because you know they're supposed to be for the
That's
comments.
how you do
I've
this.
already done that. I've been doing this the whole show.
No, that's how you do it. You address it.
I've been doing that the whole time.
You
I've been doing that the whole time. Hana was like, they'll hear the audio with the comments pop up in post. Niggas know. Niggas in here know.
Okay.
Hana asked if she can come on the show.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah. Of course. Hana doesn't have
No.
to ask. Why not?
Only because we already have a guest book for next week.
Oh shit! You're right. You did just. Oh yeah. I told. Yeah. You know. Yeah. You're right.
You can come on the show the week after if you're available.
Yeah.
But I had just booked a guest earlier today for next week.
This was a bad error of communication. She asked me last week, and I was like, "Yeah, we don't have any guests." And then you told me today we have a guest.
Why you ain't tell me she said it last week?
No, I completely.
Because I wouldn't have.
I would be amazed if everybody showed up to the show. I thought today was a dud. I was like, I'm gonna come early. Ain't nobody coming. I was like, ain't nobody coming. I'll be honest. So I was like, yeah, if Hana pull up, I'm gonna surprise both y'all.
Yeah, we'll get to everybody's comments, but I know she said I asked Mo. Hana said I asked Mo 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, she did.
He failed to communicate that with me.
She did.
You also failed to communicate that with me. So we'll have to figure something out because I spoke with somebody and booked somebody.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll figure something out.
They was prepared to come today, but I was like, I'm not prepared for you to come. So yeah,
we'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. We'll figure something out. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah. All right. Vanessa asked if we're gonna decorate the studio for Christmas.
That would be cool to have a little Killjoy tree right there, just a little.
Get some lights.
Little Charlie
We
Brown
might.
tree
We
with
might
the
do
stick.
that. I'm gonna get rid of all the real plants and I'm gonna start replacing with fakes because I'm not handling these real plants anymore. So
Oh, they're all
dead,
dead,
bro. It was
this
bro-
third.
It's a
So much
reflection
death
of-
we talked about today, nigga. So much death.
Yeah.
I know we are behind in comments. I'm sorry. She also asked. Vanessa asked if you lived in Las Vegas.
This is the day.
So I moved to Las Vegas for like a month and a half, thinking that when September came, I could just drive back and forth every week. Nah, it was too much. I ain't gonna lie. It was too much to drive back to Vegas every week and work. Like drive to Vegas, work the next day, try to hustle new clients and work, and then drive back to Bakersfield to shoot a wedding the next day, and then a wedding the next day, and drive back to Vegas after shooting. It was too much.
Yeah.
So I'm saving up my capital.
Yes.
Replanning. I had to rebrand too. When I went there for the month and a half, I realized that because I'm in Bakersfield and have so many connections and have been here for so long and everyone knows me, I really didn't have to. I didn't have to go through the process of having to find clients. People just knew me, and so I would just get jobs. Over there, I would have to like attack and take jobs. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's more of an attack. Here, it was just kind of like a manage, and then it's gonna come. But over there, it's like when you're in a new place, don't know no one, you definitely have to have like an attack mindset, and I feel like that's something I'm developing right now.
So it sounds like animals when they're in the zoo versus in the wild.
Yeah.
When they're in the zoo, they just get fed. They walk around. and just get
Bakersfield is
fed.
a very controlled environment. I have like a lot
Vegas,
of things
you
to
gotta
fall
go
back
and attack.
on. Over there, it's like shit, nigga. Like,
I
what
feel
you
it.
gonna
I mean,
do?
I'm glad you're here, bro, because I need somebody to shoot these covers.
No, I feel like now that I'm back here, I look at it a lot differently. Like I've been like
You live life a
prospecting
little
more.
bit.
Not even living life, bro. I've been trying to get money, bro. Like honestly, like living life is expensive.
So that
and it costs. You know what I'm saying?
So then you came back and said I should get a Tesla. So you learned all that and said
No,
I
because
need
look,
a Tesla.
this was the plan. I was gonna get the Tesla here. That way, like this is like kind of my home base. But then when I go to my new city, it's gonna be the hub with everything. So if some shit happens, I still like everything is here. I'm not in a city with a new city with a lease and all that shit that I don't. You know, I'm not there. So I would get it here, and then I could get it worked on over there. But at least everything is at a place where if shit just falls all the way apart,
Yeah.
at least the foundation is here and not there, and I have to like do a state transfer, and it would just been a lot.
Okay.
It is a lot. Low key,
Yeah.
I just kind of jumped in on some like fuck it, I'm gonna just do it, and I definitely learned a lot.
I would argue, and this is just me, like, and you're learning this live on air. I think you were probably 30 days out from a big break.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I left too because I was like, man, fuck this nigga Mo. He said 6 months, nigga. I'll do it in one.
Mo pushed you out.
I'll do it in one.
I told him
Mo pushed
He
you out.
told me 6.
I
and
told
I
him
was like,
6.
fuck this nigga. I could do it in one.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So it makes sense for David to have a base here. I mean, he lives here. He's from here.
Yeah.
Would you have a base here? in
Nigga.
Bakersfield?
It wouldn't make sense for Mohammed.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking about him. I was like,
It would make
having
sense
having
for
a
me.
base somewhere does sound dope, but I don't know if Bakersfield would be the
You
base
gotta do
for
it
me
with your parents or your.
because
Oh, I'm sorry. My
no,
bad.
I'm saying I don't know if Bakersfield would be the base for me because I don't have anything out here outside friends and you know.
It's only because I got family.
'Cause you live here.
I would make my base wherever, like, say I had a kid or something, where I could go and drop my kid off in emergency. That
Yeah.
would be with some family. I'm pretty sure I could find friends, but
I would argue that I think the base mentality, base God, is
Fuck
kind
that.
TYPG
we got
on the feet.
we
on
got
Insta- I
we
know
got
y'all
we
got
got
Instagram.
we got
That
little
nigga's
B we
crazy.
got little B Tourette's.
Suck like.
I think that whole mentality is kind of skewed because I think that's an American view to say I have a base somewhere. It's really weird.
That's that colonizer in us. We call this is my space.
Yeah, where do you think
I
the
have
term
my
base of
land.
operations come from?
No, hear me out. Let me finish. When immigrants, whether it's I've had this conversation, whether it's legal or illegal, niggas just come to the country and then they just thug it out, and then with time that's just their base.
No, they sending money back, bro. Every
It's still
immigrant is sending money
it don't
back.
no you are
They can't go back because if they go back, they can't come back.
They're sending money
but that's
back.
you guys are talking about the sending money back home. I'm talking about when you get here.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
also
They can't go
I'm
back.
not talking about, and also I said whether it's legal or illegal. Y'all just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So legal, I'm talking about even if it's a legal immigrant, you're gonna you just pick somewhere that you can see opportunity and you go. You don't say
Yeah.
where's my base.
But it's because they have their family and their home base is in whatever country they're from. But because the resources aren't there, they come here to get new resources. But they're gonna put these resources and invest it in their home. That's where the El Salvador house, how we got that. That's how my family got the house in the Philippines, or my grandma. It's not my house. That's just what all the successful immigrants or people that come from different countries that I know.
yeah.
They get money here because this is a get money ass country,
Right.
and then they take it back to their country where they got free health care.
where's- that's
and so
their
now they
base.
got and now they got bread
Yeah.
and health
The
care.
base of operation. Most people they work somewhere else and then they have a base somewhere else.
Most immigrants that I talk about, they be like, "I'm ready to go home. Like I don't really fuck with this American shit. You just
But
get
they
money
stay.
here." They stay because of the money, but eventually they're always gonna go back. That's where where do they go to vacation? Where do they spend all their time? It's just
But I'll argue
That's
that's
when
not your
niggas
base.
talk
Your
about-
base is where you spend your time. Like the head.
No.
I mean,
You
I-
could
The
have
base is a
multiple
fallback.
headquarters.
It's a fallback, nigga. If some don't work
Oh,
here,
so-
You can
I
have
got somewhere to
multiple
fall back
bases.
to.
oh yeah, now I ain't got a base.
That's how you have a
I ain't got a
country with
base.
capitals.
Yeah, I mean, if something
Yeah, I don't
goes
have a
south for you,
base.
nigga, could you go back
You
home,
have
nigga?
a base. I feel like your base is Kiara's family. You might not like.
Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Let's do it,
All
David.
maybe
let's
don't
do
do
it.
it.
Maybe
Don't
I'll
do
Let's
it.
do it,
Don't-
David. Let's
You
I'm
actually,
doing it.
that's like because we talking. Don't do it.
let's do it.
Don't do it.
Going back to the comments.
Yeah.
this-
Don't do it.
I was like,
Yeah, because
going back to the comments a little while ago, they asked us
Step
what
this-
Kwanzaa is.
Repeat that.
They asked us what Kwanzaa is.
America said the same
Oh,
thing.
Kwanzaa? What's
Yeah.
Kwanzaa? Isn't that the little candles and
It's the 1980s fucking.
No, nigga, Kwanzaa, that's Hanukkah.
It's no
With the
Kwanzaa.
candles?
It's the nigga Hanukkah.
He's talking about with the fucking 7 candles.
That's Kwanzaa.
Is that not fucking Hanukkah, nigga?
It's the 1980s holiday. I told you, Kwanzaa just started, bro.
So what's Hanukkah?
Wait.
Hanukkah, no, that's
Hanukkah,
listen,
and it's Hanukkah.
that's
Not doing that.
yep. He got heart. Well, I'm
Not
saying,
doing that.
Kwanzaa-
The fact that I don't even know what Hanukkah is, I feel good about myself
With the-
right
with
now.
the
but you said free Israel, and you said
I,
what's
when I
Hanukkah?
say that,
Oh, I
when
ain't
I
say
say that,
that.
when I say that,
You said that a couple
When I
episodes
say
when
that-
Ty was saying right here.
bring it up.
All right, I'll time
Bring it
stamp
up.
you. Don't worry about it.
Bring it up. One, I don't know enough about what the fuck is going on to even have a stance on anything.
You said them the okay. Regardless, forget that. We're gonna get off that topic. What I am gonna say is Kwanzaa is essentially the
Free
same
my
thing as
niggas.
Hanukkah. It's the same thing as Hanukkah, but it's just
Hana says Kwanzaa is not Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa and Hanukkah runs off the same. Yes, a Lexus and a Toyota Camry is they're different cars, but they run off the same platform.
I was thinking
Like-
along that terms. I'm like, is it like?
It's the same platform. It's the same.
You know what we
tradition.
could do? Oh, sorry.
We're gonna
continue.
celebrate Kwanzaa.
No, everybody thinks you know what that is because your dad's a hoe.
Yeah, bro. My name is Mohammed Malcolm Cook. I know what the fuck Kwanzaa. I actually had to celebrate Kwanzaa. I know Kwanzaa.
Oh wait, niggas celebrate Kwanzaa?
Yes, it's a holiday.
Really?
Bro, that's why when they say Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa during the holidays, all that
Yeah.
shit.
I thought
Yeah.
they just said that so people wouldn't feel left out.
No, Kwanzaa's for black people.
Listen, Vanessa.
It's the black one.
The more
Vanessa,
you know.
I'm with you. I
Yeah.
thought that was the same thing.
Kwanzaa's for niggas.
Vanessa says, "Are they not the same thing?" I thought it was the same thing.
No,
not the same
Hanukkah-
thing, like the same thing, but like
It's-
close enough.
No.
Is
Um,
Kwanzaa a Muslim thing?
also-
No, it's a literally. It's
Kwanzaa's a black thing.
It's a black American thing. Be very specific.
Really?
It's not an African thing. It was,
Why them niggas dressing up like that, then?
Whoa.
bro, because
really?
niggas don't have anything, so they have to be
I
like, let's put on
never
some,
knew that.
let's put on some
That's-
fucking dashikis.
That's interesting.
Hana, real quick, me and Mo are gonna talk about working something out, for next week. We're gonna talk about working something out. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to. Kwanzaa is the annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st.
I'm celebrating Kwanzaa this year. God damn it.
You can't do that. Mike is hooked up. I heard that shit was loud as fuck.
No.
Culminating in a communal fest called Kuruma, usually on the 6th
Oh.
day. It was
that an
created by
American word?
activists, whatever his name is,
I'm
based
putting it in
in
the calendar.
African harvest
I'm doing
traditions.
I'm doing it.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Kwanzaa, but when you figure out when Kwanzaa started, and you're like, it's like, bro, Proud Family did a whole episode on the break. That was really good. The Proud
Can Jehovah
Is there a
Witnesses celebrate
Boondocks
Kwanzaa?
episode?
No, Jehovah's Witnesses cannot celebrate any fucking holidays, and that still falls
Boring.
Not
under
even birthdays.
not
Damn.
even birthdays. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. Kwanzaa's a real thing, but just nobody takes it seriously.
I'm
Hana
gonna do
said
some
it's
research.
Hana said it's a black American. It's
That's what I
black
said.
American. A way for American black people to connect to their roots.
Yes, it started in the 60s.
Can't them niggas just
And-
watch Roots?
No. That, no.
Where you
No.
Can't them
Like,
niggas
bro, I
just
didn't
watch?
even know you. I said that. I did the same thing in my head.
Can't them niggas just watch Roots? Why I gotta make up an entire holiday?
It came out in the 60s and it actually started in Watts, Los Angeles,
Are we
California.
bad for not celebrating Kwanzaa?
I feel bad. Yeah, bro. I would have been on that. You know, if everyone's going right, I'm gonna go left. Kwanzaa sounds like the most like left turn. I've been ready to get rid of Christmas.
Don't you
Christmas,
get-
Well, yeah, no, me too. 'cause
not
I
get
got-
rid of it, but like you know, like I'll be
he
like,
trying to get rid of it
I'm
for a
t-
completely different reason.
we could
He the
pivot
type
off
of nigga that
Christmas.
care I'm breaking up with you. December 26th. All right, baby, we back. Don't you get presents every day for a week?
No,
Or is that
that's-
Hanukkah?
That's Hanukkah.
That's Hanukkah. That's
It's
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Kwanzaa is just celebrating and just representing.
Somebody
There's no
fact check
gifts.
that.
That
I
sounds
swear
like the
for-
7 days Adventist at church.
Let me
where it's
tell
like
y'all,
a thing.
Yeah, I
I
know.
would-
Oh, shouts out to you, Hannah. Troy from Community was Jehovah's Witness. That's why I brought it up. And the whole birthday thing in my mind. I love Community. Top 3 show. Continue.
So Kwanzaa, as I was saying,
Sorry, I'm reading
I
the
know,
comment.
I know. Yeah, you
the
said
only
it.
one addressing the comment.
Listen, go
and
for
I'm
it.
getting
Rock out.
swamped.
Yeah, listen, it happens.
So
to
if
the
you
best
want to
of
look
us.
at the comments
I
now,
don't
man,
mind.
I hate
Big
it when
dog.
a show. I hate
we're
it when a
supposed the
show.
whole show, nigga. We established at the beginning of the show that we're gonna be addressing the
But
comments.
when you start talking,
and I'm the
like,
only one who's trying to answer everybody's goddamn question.
You just state the question out loud and we answer. Just bring it to the table rather than you just jump into
It's
answers.
because I'm having a conversation with the
You-
comments.
you-
This
figure
should
out-
be called digressing dope shit. or
Yeah,
something
it's-
like that.
This is what happens when Ty's not here. This is what happens when Ty's not here.
Because I'm just roll with it.
Yeah, but we were talking about Kwanzaa, and as I was saying, there's no presents. There's no. It's just. And I'll tell you what, niggas will never join it because there's no present. It's really that simple. All the great holidays have presents. If you don't have
That
presents,
sounds like
niggas.
a holiday you created, Mohammed.
That's what we
some
just
shit
talked
you
about
made.
earlier.
That sounds like
I
some
was
shit
in a
you
I was
would've
in a
made
book
up.
club as a kid called Esselwan. It was from Esselwan was the name of the bookstore. It's called ARC, African American Reading Club, and we celebrated Kwanzaa. Yes, Mohammed Malcolm Cook was in the
Was it like
African
you and a
American
bunch
Reading
of
Club.
Hueys?
Yes, yes,
Speaking
yes,
of reading,
yes.
Wes is getting an award at school for reading.
He
I
been
believe
read.
that.
I believe that.
That's why he's getting
believe
an
that.
award. He takes after his daddy.
Yeah, come on now. I believe that. Shouts out West.
Is it for just overall academia success, or did
I mean, I
he
think the award is
articulate
specific.
something very well?
I think the award is specific for his reading level.
Duh.
That nigga's smarter than every one of
He's
them.
great level.
He's smarter than most niggas I know today. What the fuck we talking about here?
Yeah, he would give people mental problems.
Oh, absolutely.
He'll run circles around
My
you.
brain got the best of me.
He said, "Damn, my intrusive thoughts won." Like, he's like, "Shit, man, them niggas is tough."
For those who don't know, when I'm saying the brain got the best of me, that's like an infamous West quote. I gotta be sure to use that in
This man
discussion.
went on a whole tirade yesterday in a car. And he brought up some seriously good points that a 6-year-old should not be bringing up in an argument with his parents. Then he sat there and was like, I wish I was an adult. I'm tired of being a kid because y'all get to do whatever y'all want.
That's a
And I
fact.
got to listen to you. And that sounds like an average conversation a 6-year-old has.
I feel like you chopped up his whole argument.
But the way
I think he said it way better
the
than how
way
you
he
just,
went about it
you fucked
was
up his mouth.
nothing about that says I'm 6 years old.
Yeah.
Nothing about that says I'm 6 years old.
You summarized it. I know Brother West said it better than that.
He used words that I don't even think of.
Yeah.
I mean, I also do that. Hana says that Kwanzaa is not a rite of passage for black folk, and we still have our black card.
A rite of passage?
Yeah, because I asked earlier, as a black man,
Oh, yeah.
fully black man, is it bad that we don't celebrate Kwanzaa?
The 1960s holiday.
What would a black man pilgrimage look like?
That's a good question.
What would a black man's pilgrimage like? What would you have to entail to go from black boy to black man?
We're gonna right now. This is going to be my clip, so nobody interrupt one another. We are going to design the DDS pilgrimage, right? The DDS black man pilgrimage, and we all have to add something to the pilgrimage in order to say from transition from boy to man. Now, if anybody has any leads on this conversation, where they think the first thing should be, they can go ahead.
I can only think of negative shit.
Whatever it is, you get one. You get one.
Don't ask me. We need some positives before I say some negative shit.
Okay.
Some positives.
I know my first one. It's negative and positive. I think it's knowing how to speak to authority, like police.
Code switch.
Code switch. I think that's step one. But more specifically, getting pulled over and knowing how to talk out of it. Not out of the ticket. You ain't going to, very few niggas have lived
Talking
to see
out
that.
of escalating it?
Yeah, de-escalating. But de-escalating with police. That would be that would be mine.
I feel like with that would just be like a yes. Like you have to learn when to use yes sir and no sir. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I feel like using yes sir and no sir has gotten me out of so many police situations, bro. And you might think like, oh, I'm bending the knee to this nigga or whatever. It's called like just survival, nigga. Like they'll let you go if you respectful. Cause bro, honestly, that policeman, you think he want to fuck with niggas and spend his time writing you tickets and do all that shit? You just say yes sir, no sir. I want to go home.
That's it. I don't know. If
I
you
hit
were
him with
honestly
that
asking-
shit. Huh? Go
You were
ahead.
honestly asking if you think police would want to do that. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Oh, you know that.
They brought the battle ram to niggas' door. You think they want?
And I will say that's where my Bakersfield bubble is different. And then I have to admit I don't show as nigga at a glance. I will admit I have not probably had the same experience as Mohammed here or Elijah maybe. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. So what would be yours? I said knowing how to speak to a cop pulls you over. That's when you go from boy to man. What's yours?
How to get money and then save it. How to pay yourself first. How to pay yourself first. I would say that.
Okay. Be a little bit more specific because niggas can sell some drugs. I bought a chain. I'm paying myself first.
Oh, okay. Giving yourself a percentage of your own cash in your own account before you pay any bills or blow it on quote unquote nigga shit.
So saving your money.
Saving your money, yeah.
Saving your money. All right. Saving. If that's fades too. All right. I'll give it to them. Hey, listen. We all are painting this pilgrimage together. Elijah, what's yours?
Being followed around in a store.
Well, that's a good one.
That shit happens to everybody. That shit happens to everybody.
So you have to know. Be more specific.
Just being profiled, nigga.
So, okay. No. Don't
Being
zoom out.
being profiled in any public place. In any white space. Being profiled in any white space.
Let me just make. You have a good point. I just want to make sure. So in David's example, let's say Ablo's the test. I love my son. He's the test subject. Ablo, you just made $100. This is your test. We're not telling him what the test is. He's like, you know what? Let me take 25 of it and put it in a savings account. Congratulations. You got your pin. Welcome to Nigga Boy Scouts. You got your first one. Mohammed. All right. Phase 2. He gets pulled over. Whoop, whoop. He's 18. I'm sorry, officer. No, sir. Yada, yada. All right. Here's your ticket. Whatever. Thank you very much, officer. You drive away. Be safe. Cool. He rolls up his windows. He sees another day. He gets another pin. Yours is profiling. How would that test?
I take mine back.
Okay.
Doing something on a more positive note is taking food home from like a family gathering.
Okay.
Taking food home because we had a potluck at my job. And the only people to make themselves a plate to take home.
At this point,
listen.
At this point, we're playing Black Card Revoked.
Listen, there was only 3 people to make a plate for themselves and take it home. And it was all the niggas.
So that would
and everybody else could not fathom why we were doing that. And I was like, it's just a cultural separation. Every black person knows if you had a family gathering, family outing, family dinner, and the food busted, take a plate home for yourself. It's almost encouraged to do that.
Okay.
I feel like it's a disrespect if you don't.
If you
make a
don't.
play. It's like, oh, we don't want.
And
your
that's
shit.
on a
Like, we
black
don't wanna
bingo
take
card,
your
nigga.
shit
It's taking a
home.
plate home from a family outing.
Okay. So that would be your pilgrimage
Yeah,
from
that's
boy to
mine.
man.
From
It's-
boy to.
it's- from
'Cause
from
see,
black
'cause
boy
you know
to
what?
black man,
'Cause
you have.
Elijah's saying stuff that's like, oh, you ain't a black, like you ain't a real black man
That's-
until you've been profiled.
He wants to
like
say
this. Like you ain't been.
This whole
nigga.
conversation is that though.
I guess,
is it
yeah.
not?
No, because I like the way the examples we use are more like Lion King moments.
Yeah,
and yours are like
yours
think
are
of
like-
think of
But
a
is
lion.
that not
make
the
a
same? Like you
You
essentially, you're breaking down your question is how do you go from being black boy to black man?
Okay,
What
yes.
things do you have to experience to be a black man?
And then
I see where you're coming
But
from.
the conversation is black because all men have to go through most of the shit, nigga. Taking care of your family,
I know, but
responsibility.
At that point, with Elijah's logic, the next thing I'm gonna say is be used for dick.
But yeah, like listen,
But I mean, what I'm hearing is
Like-
Oh my
what's some
God.
of the cultural
Fulfill
similarities we all had to go through to be where we are.
yeah, I was like, if you had to test it,
So I'm wrong, nigga.
you're not wrong, but it don't seem
According
right.
to this nigga. That's why I said y'all go first because everything just sounds negative. Everything sounds like you're not black unless you've done this.
No, and I wasn't trying to have that. I'm not trying to have niggas be like. I wasn't trying to have that conversation.
I feel like we're
No.
on the black excellence type wave.
And you just
You went to
niggas.
like niggas be like, I'm taking that plate home. Them greens was fire. Like,
That's not a
Auntie-
negative
Auntie
thing.
Our meat was hanging in
You
the
never
air.
done that?
Busted.
What?
You never done that?
Of
Take a
course,
plate-
but
you
I
never
said,
done that?
I said
Every time.
I said a boy.
So-
I said a boy to man moment, nigga. Like taking a plate home doesn't make you a man. It's just you brought a fucking plate home. Oh my
It's
god.
not just white spaces. I hate being in white spaces. Hana.
Yeah, your first one was good. I like that one. Navigating, like you have to go to a white Christmas dinner. This is your
Oh,
test.
yeah.
Or fucking
That was
everywhere.
good.
But my shit also is the same because all my experiences I take from my job. Being at my job is white spaces, and that's part of it because only niggas took plates home and nobody else could understand why. But it was just like
I liked your first answer more.
it's a
But
cultural thing.
I know. Let's not love it. What else they got going on in the
I
conversation?
don't know. I didn't realize I was black until college, so I didn't go through a lot of shit y'all niggas went through.
He said, I didn't realize I was. You thought you was Puerto Rican?
I knew I was black, nigga. It was just when it comes to I hate the fucking term acting black. You know what I mean? I hate that shit. But for the most part, there is cultural differences among the different cultures. We act completely different than how a white person would act or a Mexican person would act. Similarities, of course, you know,
There's
it's a
overlap.
human condition,
Overlap.
overlap. But there are specific things that we as black men or as a culture do that nobody else does. You know what I mean? And that's what separates us. And that's what I was under the impression of your pilgrimages. What are things as black men we go through from boy to man? You know, what's the things we could all sit on the couch and be like, oh, you got profiled by the cops? Well, me too. Well, as black men, that's something that happens all the time. Now, again, overlap. That happens to a lot of other races, right? But it's just the conversation is more commonly centered around niggas.
So and that's when you knew you weren't black?
No.
Did you just not identify
I was trying
with the stereotypical black culture?
Yes, I was trying to find a way to say that without saying I wasn't acting black.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Nick. God, you did the West thing. I was like, nigga, I wasn't acting black. Jesus.
I was trying to find a way to not say that because I hate saying that.
Okay, all right, I'll give it to you. I mean, you did live in what was that city? With the W? I don't know where he's from.
Woolworth?
I don't know.
Woolwich?
Where is he? What city? Whittier.
Whittier.
Where's
nigga.
that?
Whittier.
Where the
I
girls are
had
prettier.
a science teacher named Mr.
yeah.
Wittenberg. He made some pretty tight explosions in chemistry class.
I had a science teacher named
Stop.
Mr. Glasscock.
He
Glasscock.
The fuck?
Oh, you beat me. Yeah, you beat me. Yeah. You can have that. Hey.
sound
Go
like Dwight
ahead, big
Howard.
dog.
Stop.
Go ahead.
Thought I was Puerto Rican. You're Puerto Rican. Bitty bitty bum. They said that in the comments.
They didn't say that in the comments. Said
Nigga,
you just started singing
he
Selena.
said I feel Puerto Rican. Bitty bitty bum.
oh.
I'm reading that shit.
Is she
okay.
Puerto Rican?
Who?
Selena?
Selena.
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
So you
I was
didn't
like,
even know what I was
oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
The song.
Okay.
Yes. Bro, what? Why do you play?
I'm just making sure. You
did
know,
King
niggas
says-
can never know what you don't know and what you know with pop culture.
Listen. That's,
I ain't gonna hold
I don't
him
know.
for not
I don't
knowing
know.
Selena. I ain't gonna hold him for that.
Who, me?
Him.
He knows Selena.
I know
He was
Selena.
testing me.
I was asking if he
He
knew
was testing
Selena.
my gangster who
Oh.
does King says.
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, no,
you can-
that's crazy.
We
Oh,
can
nah.
never be too sure what you don't know, nigga.
Nigga, was
So
it
we can
Abba
never
who
be
came
too
on in the
sure.
car when I was driving out there to pick up that stupid ass pool?
Abba.
Is that exactly?
Nah, it was more likely 18s, but they did a cover of ABBA because that's who really did Dancing Queen. But 18s is one that I prefer.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
She was a dancing queen.
it was.
I wanted to ask you a question, bring up something specific. David can't really attest to this too much because he's not a father yet.
Oh, thank
This
God.
is great.
But it's something I wanted to talk about. So just if you guys know she's Mexican, I know. If you guys can just put a pause on the comments. I'm the only one reading comments, so I apologize. I'm not getting to everybody, but I do want to talk to Mo about something really quick. I gotta go soon.
All right, no.
So I get
same
my
here.
hair braided.
Your hair braided?
Yeah, so I get my hair braided.
Oh.
It's long enough because she's already braided. So I had to take a braid out. I don't know if you could tell. Half of it was she like straightened half of it, and I tried to like do it back, and it didn't come out too well. Anyways, Kim Kardashian and North have been in the news recently.
Oh, I saw that.
More so, we know how North treats Kim, right? Humbles the fuck out
That
of her
shit's
mom.
funny as hell, bro.
Every day.
She's the only one who could do it too.
She's the only
Shit's
one, bro.
crazy.
And she had her own magazine cover. North, at 10 years old, got a magazine cover, bro.
It's Kanye's daughter. Duh.
Exactly, right? But the whole conversation was that North enjoys spending more time with Kanye than she does Kim.
I think I know you're going. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to ask, like, as a parent, like, how do you feel about that? Because they're separated. So when she goes to Kanye, she goes to a whole different house. He doesn't have custody or whatever.
Yeah.
So she just visits, spends however long she's spending, and goes back home.
Yeah, what my pickup from it wasn't even so much that, if you just kind of unpack some of the details, the fact that Kanye didn't have a chef, didn't have security, didn't have a nanny.
Yeah.
So it's really just
Lives
her.
in an apartment.
Yeah, and calling an apartment is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I doubt that nigga. I doubt it's a fucking
North
apartment.
hit Kim with the like,
He's-
Daddy got an apartment. What do you got?
No, yeah, but the interesting part was that all the extras of life that everybody else strives for, I got a nanny, I got a chef, I got all this. North is just happy to kick it with her dad. Like when North goes to her dad, it's just him and her. I can't imagine what those conversations are like. But my takeaway from it was like sometimes when you subtract, in order to build a relationship, it's not what you add to it, it's what you subtract from it. And that's what the reason why you and I are good friends is because we've been broke together, and we ain't had nothing except our own conversation, inside jokes. So that, now granted, Kanye is far from that, but because he doesn't have all the extras of life,
Yeah, he has to actually parent however many hours of the day he's with them.
Yeah.
He has to parent where Kim got a male nanny for fucking
yeah,
but got a male nanny, and how many hours of the day does she actually sit down and spend with her kids?
right,
Without a camera being there or
right.
somebody else super famous and shit. And it's like, yeah, I know with Kim, North is probably well off because all that money.
Both of
But
them.
as a
well off.
kid, 10 years old, I mean, they don't really give a fuck about money.
Yeah.
They use it because they have access to it. But I almost guarantee what I got from it was, Dad spends time with me, you don't.
Yeah.
And that's all she wants. It's
Because I feel like at 10, you're old enough to not give a fuck about money, but you still know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you're old enough to see everything that's happened and be able to process it to where you could have a logical or opinion, you know, from whatever your standpoint it is, the child.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the most interesting part about it is the fact that, you know, North, I almost like, what's her name again? North is able to express that in a very cohesive manner. I see a lot of like West behavior. Now we just naming directions. A lot of West behaviors are the same thing that I see North. I see North and West. Oh my God, this is weird.
Dude, it's because kids don't get slapped no more. Like now we let kids talk. Like we was the last generation of like back talk. Wow. This new generation, like they get to talk more. They have internet, so they they're exposed to a lot more ideas.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was watching like fucking There Goes a Bulldozer till I was like grown as fuck. That's why I feel like I really be hella basic. But kids, if you start taking in like just higher quality thoughts at a younger age when your brain is at its most spongy form,
Yeah.
you're gonna take all that shit in and it's all gonna influence you. Like kids are like super, like they're like mega minds, low key.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I feel like as you get older, I feel like life low key does like kind of, it beats you down and it kind of limits your thinking because of your experiences or whatever. But as a child, you don't have, if you don't have a traumatizing childhood or a limited traumatizing childhood, you're just literally able to open and think about more things and be open to more things because you haven't had that crazy shit that makes you think that this is how it is.
I don't know. I want to call it. I don't like calling it trauma, but you know, I don't think I had a very rigid. I had a rigid within reason childhood, but I would never refer to it as trauma.
Nah.
So and I think that's a whole other can of worms. I don't even want to open, but like
I don't even want to get into it on me.
But something else she said, I want to ask you guys. I want to put the question back on all three of y'all. Nora said, "My mom doesn't even cook," right?
I saw that. That was
right.
funny.
She's like, she doesn't even cook,
that was
right?
funny.
And I'm curious to know, you as men, do y'all care if your partner cooks?
It's not a deal breaker. Like
Okay, out of 1 to 10, right? On your tier.
On a 1 to 10, it's
one
like,
is I don't give a fuck. And give me an example of a 1, a 10, and then tell me where you put it.
So hold on, are you asking if they cook or have the ability to cook?
They don't cook.
Like they just can't. They're incapable of cooking.
Like,
They are
don't have the
capable. They
skill.
just don't want. Like I said, everybody has the capability. If you can read a
No,
fucking,
not everybody has capable of
if
cooking.
you can
That's
read
different.
if you can read a textbook, you can cook.
You
No.
can.
Yeah, you can.
No.
It's just ingredients.
For me, a 1
if
is
she
like,
learned how to put makeup on, she learned how to fucking cook. And I know this is, I'm not trying.
Not every woman can cook. They can make food, can't cook.
They
There's
just
a
ain't
difference,
practiced.
They
nigga.
ain't practiced enough.
They
That's it.
haven't
Yeah, the
worked
first
muscle.
meal's ass. The first meal's always ass. It's whatever.
It's different. Everybody can make food. Not everybody can cook, nigga.
Because with time, you make food until you can cook. That's how it goes. But that's not the point of the conversation. That, bro, the point.
I don't agree with that.
Dude, look,
But I know what you're saying.
on the
Yeah.
scale, a 1 is refuses to cook, and 10 is cooking with a giving, loving heart. That's my scale. 1
Yeah.
is refuses, like has the ability but just don't want to, and just
Okay.
refuses to, just off straight. Like, I'm not doing that for you.
Yeah.
And then the 10 is like,
That was
oh, I want you to come home and I just want to fill your stomach up. That's a 10. For me, I'm probably like a 5. Like, I would
5.
like to be cooked for. Like, if I got a girlfriend and she's cooking for me, if you cook something for me like a couple times a month, like a few times a month, like I'm cool with that. It ain't got to be every day.
You just look towards me. He does this shit. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
look, yeah.
I would, I would like her to cook out of the abundance of her heart, maybe twice a month. Like I feel like that's, cause I'm like, how many times am I gonna do it? I feel like I would only ask of things that I would do myself,
Okay.
and I feel like I might do it more often than not. But I'm not really. I might not be cooking to serve her. I might just be like, I want this shit, and you just gonna get to have it because I made it, and we gonna
Yeah.
enjoy this.
Okay.
But it say she loves like salmon and asparagus with rice. and
Yeah.
I know she likes that.
Yeah.
I'll make it like once a month just to like, buy myself some good graces,
I just find it amazing that how people like make that deal breaker. Like that's a heavy thing.
Nah, man.
in
I don't need
relationships
you
with
to
some people.
cook for you ain't my mama. Like the hell.
Yeah, and it's so. Oh, are you talking on the phone? Which one? Yeah.
Ty's on the phone.
Okay.
I'm saying something to y'all.
Okay.
It's a deal breaker because some niggas can't cook. You have to understand.
Nigga, no, you need that's
No,
part of being.
listen, you
Nigga,
y'all niggas
Pilgrimage
need to
Part 3.
understand.
Yeah,
Hold on, 'cause
everybody
I'm not
talk.
done talking. Y'all niggas understand. Everybody knows how to make food, nigga. Everybody knows how to make food. I can make food to survive, absolutely, 100%. But if I want a good meal that tastes
You're
good,
talking about get down.
that's different, nigga. I got kids. I can make them food so they're alive their entire. But if you put me and
I
Dale
feel
in the
you.
kitchen,
Okay.
nigga,
I feel you.
100%, her shit gonna taste better.
Yeah. No, I can test for that.
I feel you.
Not everybody can cook. Everybody can make food. Cool.
Okay. So.
So the niggas that get mad at their woman for not cooking because they don't know how to cook and they're tired of eating shit.
Though if that's not her gift, as long as she's using her gift to show love to me, then I'm cool. Then
My.
I'll put it like
my.
that.
No, like I said,
Ty
my.
has something to say. Say what you got to say.
Put on
nigga.
speaker. Put on speaker. And then
Hold
you have
on.
to-
You're not on speaker yet. Say what you got to say. It's Ty, everybody. He's calling in because he's too good to be here.
right. Anyway,
Stupid.
I do agree with Elijah though. Not everybody can fucking cook, and not everybody should fucking cook. Some people can just make reservations very well, and some people can actually put a meal together. You ain't gotta force somebody to do something they can't do.
That's why I said
Because
use
they
their
fucking
gift.
scope.
Yeah, he's spitting.
You gonna like make somebody resent you for some shit you want. And what if you not offering all the motherfucking things that they expect from somebody? Now you just look like an asshole.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I changed it to if that's just not their unique skill, as long as they're showing me love in a way that I feel appreciated and respected that is unique to them, then I'm cool with that. If cooking just ain't your shit and you cook nasty, I probably don't want you to cook. I'll handle that. Or we'll go get some food. But if you showing it in another way, hey, I love you, baby.
I just find this topic very interesting. Like some people just like cook. What just cut off? Someone cut off?
No, the air.
It was a thing across the street finally.
Oh damn! The audio just
Yeah,
changed. That's
yeah.
It
crazy.
was the air. No,
Yeah.
nigga, it was the air.
Oh, the air. Okay. I just find that to be really interesting. Like that's just to bring you guys into my house for a cool second, and after this topic, we can close. But are we closing out with Ty? Ty, can you hear us? I don't know what's going on.
I can hear y'all niggas.
Oh, okay. It was just one of the things is that traditionally with my wife's family, they're like, you're a woman, you have to know how to cook, yada yada. Like they kind of enforce those traditional views, and her whole a nigga like me, who's like,
Who doesn't value that? Like
I'm like, I don't value if you know how to cook or not, because if I want to know how to cook something,
I'm gonna just do it.
I'm just going to do it. So I was just curious to know if you guys had similar upbringings or things.
It's the same with Danielle, because Danielle knows how to cook, right? She's the cooker of the family.
Chef,
The
family chef.
I know. I just cook her, right?
I'm the cooker,
Whatever.
Mohammed.
Shut the fuck up. I'm hanging up on you. But with me having kids, you know, the roles, when me having kids and then her just doing hair, whatever, the roles have changed. So now I'm the chef, right? And this past week, Danielle's like, everything you've been making recently has been tasting really good. So I've had to kind of adapt and learn how to make shit taste good.
So you
caught me being single, or not single, or living by myself. Then I was just making fucking burgers every day because can't fuck up a burger.
You wasn't even doing that. You was just eating them meat patties from the 99 cent store.
I got some of those in my house right now, nigga.
That's wild. But notice as you continued to cook, you became.
Well, and see, that's the thing, though, nigga.
He started whispering.
I'm just putting all of the seasonings that I like separately. I put together.
Yeah.
So there's no form or function to.
Duh.
I'm just throwing
think-
shit together,
I think-
nigga, that I like
To
separately.
be honest with you, I think Ty is the only nigga I know who can separate season, like who really gets in his bag and like
Cause this nigga cooks.
he cooks for real. Like
I'm sure he's the cook of whatever household he's at. He's
false,
the cook.
false, false. Yeah.
My whole family cooked. Me, my mom.
Oh, he went that nigga. No.
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
All right, hey, nigga, I'm hanging up on you. Nah, nigga, I'm sorry. I love
That
you, Ty.
nigga's good.
He
I'm
went
hanging
like
up on
this.
you.
Pivot.
You have a good night, my brother.
All right, let's close this shit out. Ty,
Yeah.
thank you so much for calling in with us,
Thanks
brother.
for calling in, Ty.
We hope to see you next week. Something.
Niggas.
Well,
Nigga.
that nigga nice, right? That
That
nigga
was,
nice.
that was smooth.
That nigga he didn't even miss a beat. That didn't even miss a beat.
He said, "Yeah, man, my mom." I said, "Ooh, I was." He said, He hit
I
the
do
top
have
note.
to leave. I
Yeah.
do have to leave. I gotta get my hair braided. This nigga looked at me. Hair braided?
Yeah. I mean,
This nigga got hair down to his ass. You got hair down your ass. My shit afro. My shit still could get braided, niggas.
I put it in a bun.
I was fine. I made a joke about that. This girl said, Elijah, if you come to work tomorrow, your hair in a bun, I'm kidding on you.
Anyways,
Anyways, y'all, apologize for today's show. I had fun.
yeah, we had a good time.
I tried my best to address all of the comments. Next week, Hannah, me and Mo, I'm gonna figure something out so you can come on the show. In all honesty, the only solution is me and Mo and Ty just gonna look dumb as fuck with the amount of women who are gonna be involved in next week's show, essentially. For all you guys that are listening, Killjoy Volume 6 is done officially.
Mm-hmm.
Next week I will be revealing the cover. We'll give you guys a chance to kind of guess who's on the cover for a free issue beforehand. But next week the cover of Volume 6 will be out, and then
I was trying to bleep it.
I know, but
I was trying to catch it before you. I thought you were
then
gonna.
then the rollout happens. Then the rollout happens.
There you go.
What you got going on?
Shit. Night job, day job, more clients, nigga. I'm going 16 hours for 16 months, nigga. 16 hours a day for 16 months. So.
I told him, David. I told
That
him.
sounds like
Listen,
catchy.
I told him, all his whole plan. I hope his whole plan works out. I'm just being selfish. It's just that one specific part of his plan.
The biggest part of it.
that we talked about. Told him, hope it doesn't go through. Cause he asked me, he was like, "What happens if that part of the plan goes through?" And I said, "I don't know. That nigga's just gonna be.
We got a new base. We got somewhere else to go
It's
vacation.
gonna be in." So I said, "I hope all your plans work out except that one part, nigga."
I told everybody around me who speaks to me, they know what's up. Like, if you talk to me all the time, this is not. But like, I can't, because I've learned that the things we say on this show are used against me.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
next week's gonna be worse.
Yeah, it's all used
Next
against
week's
me.
gonna be worse. David, got any last final thoughts?
What you got going on, David? Tell the people.
I drove down to Fresno today to go shoot one of my longtime clients. Big shout out to Terrence Minoy.
There you go.
Tomorrow. So one of my business partners, they had someone that needed a video for like a birthday party, and they were like, "Oh, well, is there any way we could?" They pretty much were like, "We don't got money, we can't pay you." So I was like, "Well, what y'all got?" And so the main sponsors it's a weed company,
Okay.
and a tattoo guy. So I told him, "You give me 2 ounces of weed and a tattoo, you got your video." So I'm waiting for that to go through. I'm going to get my Lucy right here or my Jonavac right here, and I'm going to have 2 pounds of organic gas. Not pounds, I wish. I wish. But yeah,
2
2
pounds. That's
ounces of
crazy.
some organic gas.
You said 2 pounds.
So I'm waiting on that. So
I like that. Anyways, I appreciate you guys all being tuned in with us. This was a really good show. Just talking with you is honestly, everything worked out the way we planned. Want you guys to stay happy, stay optimistic. How else do the people stay?
they stay fly as fuck.
Stay fly.
Stay fly.
Till I die. Trippy.
Lucifer, he's my king. He's my God.
Oh, that's what he's saying?
You know, it's one of those things
I
where
don't know what
people
he
like
says.
feel like he's saying like, just like in
Like a 2 fine or 5 and 2 or
in like the Kanye West Jay-Z, I think it's Niggas in Paris or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're when all the people like the conspiracy theories be like this devil shit in all the songs.
Yeah, that's the go-to.
They think in 363 stay fly. That little part is Lucifer. He's my king. He's my God. So
I mean,
oh no!
See.
What sucks about it? What sucks?
Nah, well, you playing it back in your head.
What sucks about it is that they are called 3-6 Mafia. It's right there in writing. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Enjoy your evening. Be safe out there. We love and appreciate you. We'll see you back again next week at 7 o'clock Thursday here at DDS. And we out.
This was fun.
Yeah, well, it's cool.